Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would film a video just kind of showing you a typical day for me in quarantine. Not much is really going to happen today, but I just kind of wanted to give myself something to do and give you guys something to watch if you too are stuck at home most of the day recently, which probably most of you are. I just thought it would be something that would be fun for me to do, since I haven't really been doing much since all of this happened. So I just got up not too long ago. Last night was actually one of the best nights I've actually ever slept since I got home. I feel like that has been really hard for me, is sleeping. It honestly didn't matter like what time I'd go to bed. I would always wake up like I'd really only get 6 hours of sleep, and it wasn't really good for me because I'd just be really tired and lethargic the whole day. And these past 2 nights, like literally ever since I redid my entire room, I have been sleeping so much better these past 2 days. So I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, I got up around 8:15. I did some work, or I just tried to work on some stuff, and then I went down and I made breakfast, and I made this chocolate smoothie. It's like the same recipe from my what I eat in a week video, which I can leave a link to in the description below of that video, but it's basically the same recipe. I just didn't I didn't add ice cubes. I feel like I have to be in the mood to add ice cubes, honestly. I just personally don't really, it's good, but it's not like the same as adding more banana, you know? Like it mimics like creaminess, but if you add more banana, it's like authentically more creamy, like the best creamy like I could ever describe. But anyway, I'm gonna probably drink this while probably watching some YouTube, because I could work on my assignment while I'm drinking this, but I want to enjoy my breakfast. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll probably check in with you guys after and give you guys like a quick like room tour, since I did redo my room. But yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. So it is actually almost 12 o'clock right now, and I was getting pretty hungry. I was going to do like some weights outside, but I figured I'd do that later in the day. I don't know why I'm saying this, but like I usually don't like to, I don't mind working out by myself, but I kind of like it when I'm working out with like my mom or my sister, just so I don't feel like I'm doing everything on my own. I don't know if that makes, it feels like more enjoyable when I'm working out with other people. I just feel like it makes the experience a lot more enjoyable for me, because I have someone to talk to, and it's kind of fun when like you do things together, I guess. But anyway, I was gonna do that now, but it's really close to lunchtime and I don't want to end up having a really late lunch. So I'm just gonna have lunch now and then work out later. But what I'm having is, I don't really have a lot of stuff right now. So I'm probably going to make some like avocado toast with like refried beans on top. And I actually haven't had that combo in a while, but I'm gonna be having it because I feel like it's become a fear since I last had it, because it's been a really long time. So that's what we're gonna have, and then I'll show you guys how that looks. So this is my lunch. It is simply, I have gluten-free bread with the heated refried black beans, and then I put guacamole that I made on top with some everything but the bagel seasoning. And honestly, this is such a good combo. If you have, I know it doesn't look the most appetizing to me sometimes, but honestly, like, don't at me until you try it. So I'm gonna have this. I'm sitting outside because I was freezing in my house, so I am, yeah, sitting outside and enjoying the sun. And after this, I will probably work on some more stuff, maybe read a little bit, and check in with you guys later.
Eventually.
Debris in the water, you know, like, it's not bad.
Okay guys, so I Actually, it's been a little bit since I've checked in with you guys, so I finished a workout with my mom probably like almost an hour ago, and it went pretty well. One of the thoughts that, like, as I was working out, I was like, oh my god, it's so windy, which was nice because like it wasn't like dead hot, because it's probably like in the 90s right now here in Florida today, which is really hot. But I was like, I'm not sweating as much, so therefore it's not like an efficient workout, and I just kind of wanted to clarify why that is not true. I know for me, in my experience in recovery and with exercise, a trigger for me was always like, I would always base my exercise and how good it was, like how efficient the session was, based on how much I sweat. And I think that's why for such a long period of time I liked cardio more than I did lifting, because with cardio you're obviously going to sweat a lot because you're exerting a lot of energy, and most of the time, like, I do cardio outside. But with lifting, you're not really doing a lot of heart rate increasing exercises. It's mostly just like resistance training and just building muscle. And so that's what I've been working on with my dietitian since I last made my whole recovery update kind of video. Is after I took that week off, she was like, okay, maybe try doing lifting, because I told her that I did try and do lifting and I enjoyed it. So she said to just try it and do it like maybe once or twice a week. So that's what I've been doing. I've been like, today I did lifting, and when I say lifting, I don't mean like, I didn't go to the gym and pick up like one of those big barbells and start lifting. I kind of just take free weights and I just do like shoulder presses, that kinds of stuff, weighted squats and ab workouts and stuff like that. But yeah, it's nothing too like aerobically extraneous. So definitely something I have been embracing is the fact that you should never base your exercise or your movement on how much you sweat, because honestly any movement counts as movement. It should be based more on, what I'm trying to say is that it should be based more on how you feel afterwards. If you feel really good and if you feel like you had a good session, then that has so much more value than whether or not you sweat more on Tuesday than you did when you worked out like 3 days ago. So yeah, that's just my little spiel on that. I just had a vegan Snickers bar, which I showed briefly, and it was so good. The recipe came from Tess Begg's ebook, the Oh Sweet Vegan one. I swear, I feel like every time I talk to the camera, I'm either making or I have made one of her recipes from that ebook. I honestly didn't think I would be using that ebook as much as I do now, just because I didn't use her first one a lot, but this one I've been using like all the time. Like, my mom's gotten like, not mad, but I feel like she just jokes about it, because I literally have probably like 6 different recipes sitting on my counter, and they're like all from the ebook. So it's like cookies, brownies, everything. But yeah, I've basically been baking every single day since we've been in this whole quarantine thing, because I don't know, it just like, I like baking and I love sweets, so I'll like bake something and then have it for my night snack. I mentioned that I had the Snickers bar because I was thinking about it basically all day, and I was like, oh my god, like I can't wait to have it. And then I asked myself, like, why am I saying I can't wait to have it? Like, if you want it, why don't you just have it now? Like, who's to tell you that you can't have it right now? Like, who's telling you you can't have it? And then I was like,
oh, like
I have this like fear, I guess, or stigma that I put on myself, that I can really only have like chocolate and sweets at night. And I don't mean chocolate as in like a chocolate smoothie, like I have chocolate smoothies like all the time for breakfast, but the fear of me having that Snickers bar for a snack today was because I'm scared to have more than one sweet a day. And I knew I was thinking it, so I knew I just had to buckle up and challenge it and go against it and just normalize what I was doing. So that's what I did. I ate it, and I also was like reminding myself that like if I did a breakdown of what I've had so far today, I know it's not enough considering I worked out and I'm working on like putting on weight and putting on muscle, so it's not enough, so I need to eat more anyway. So I had that, and then I'm going to, I feel like this is a mess, but it's just me rambling because I like honestly have nothing better to do. So I also had the Snickers bar. I feel like I'm coming up with a million reasons why I had it, but honestly I'm glad I had it because it's going to allow me to just enjoy my dinner, because honestly I know today if I didn't have the Snickers bar as a snack right now, then I wouldn't have been able to really enjoy my dinner, because that's all I would have been thinking about. I would have been thinking about, oh, I have to eat dinner and then I can have the Snickers bar and it would have made dinner less enjoyable. So yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about that. I had lunch at probably like 12 o'clock, and right now when I had the snack it was like 3:30, so it had been over like 3 hours since I had last ate. So that was a sign for me that was like, Zoe, even though you're not like physically hungry, like if your stomach isn't growling, like that's not really an excuse. You still need to eat because it's been like 3 hours since you had actual food, and in recovery you can't really trust your hunger cues yet, so you have to just fuel yourself and trust that your body knows what it's doing with the fuel you're giving it. So yeah, I don't know if this is even gonna make it in the video, but that was my whole like 50-minute world spiel about my life right now. I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna put a face mask on and do some self-care.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I completely forgot to show you guys, but I did redo my room, and I was saying earlier today how I feel like me redoing my room has made such a difference in my sleep. I don't know why, but I will show you guys what it looks like. So this is my new workspace. I have my paintings, my calendar, and then my little desk space with my to-do list and my laptop, and I just have this whole little cart as well where I keep like my journal and my art stuff, and then my school stuff in the top one, since I'm basically, even though this lighting's bad, even though basically it's there because even though we're in quarantine, I still have online school since all my college classes are now online. So yeah, that's been nice. That's my little workspace. I had actually moved it from, it used to be over there, but I kind of didn't like it in the window because I like the natural light, but I just didn't like looking over and seeing people and then having them might be able to see me. So I just wanted a more like secluded space where it's kind of like my own space. So that's where I put that. And then I moved my bed so it's like long ways and it's not like up against the window. So it used to be like in the middle of that painting, but now it's not, so now it's there, which is nice. And then I moved my dresser, which was used to be over there. I moved it over here, so I put it in my closet, and this is basically like my little crystal place. So I have my crystals and my tarot cards, and I even have this little, hold on, okay. So it looks better at night, but so basically it kind of like lights up and it's all starry, and it's like my own cute little sacred kind of space. And yeah, I mean, there's my bookshelf. I didn't move my bookshelf, it's always been there. My yoga mat, and yeah, that's kind of the gist of my room. But I'm gonna do a face mask now. So I don't know if any of you guys would want me to do a like my morning kind of skincare routine, but I will definitely, I'm probably gonna film one this week because I'm honestly like trying to get through this whole quarantine thing, so I have literally nothing better to do than to make videos, which isn't a bad thing because I like making them. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys this quick thing first. But so my sister and I, we communicate with each other through our mirror. So like we'll write stuff like that's still for my birthday, but like we'll write stuff on each other's mirrors to communicate with each other, and sometimes I'll leave like positive things for her to see, and I don't know, I like it. I like doing that. So the mask I'm doing is this Catastrophe Cosmetic one, and it's from Lush, obviously, in case you couldn't tell. And I basically get all my stuff from Lush. I think most of the masks I do come from there, in addition to like some of the body washes. I used to use their shower gels, but the problem was that it was like irritating my skin, because they're not really, their shower gels aren't really like moisturizing, if that makes any sense. Like they're very, it's not like let's say you get the Dove, like I'm currently using the Dove body wash, not that you really care, but it's not like Dove, and that like it's not like a lotion kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of why I stopped using their shower gels, but their bath bombs are so good. I haven't taken a bath actually in a long time, so maybe I'll do that. Not today, obviously, but sometime this week. I want to fix this. Okay. I have like this one hair, and I don't want to get any mask stuff on it. There we go. Now we're cooking. But yeah, I'd like to do more like, I mean, I can't whip out a whole makeup video because I honestly don't know anything about makeup, but I can do a skincare routine, because recently in December, since December, I've had like the same skincare routine, and I feel like my skin's never really been one to break out a lot. I've always had pretty clear skin, knock on wood, but I feel like this has helped me. Like it's just given me like something to do, and it's been kind of like a whole self-care thing for me to take care of myself. So yeah, that's what that's about. So okay, so I'm gonna probably leave this on for like 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna wash it off. But yeah, probably look like a jelly monster.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so I just took off my face mask, and my face feels actually really nice right now. It feels so soft. Every time I do that face mask, my face always feels like so nice. Like I wish I could always feel like this. But I think I'm going to be doing a meditation right now. It's just a quick one. It's like a 10-minute. I'll show you. It's Meg Josephson's 10-minute meditation for anxiety, and she just released it, or she just uploaded it yesterday, and I really like her meditations. I actually found her channel like a couple weeks ago, probably almost over a month ago, and I honestly love her content. So yeah, I will leave a link to the meditation in the description box for you guys to try it yourself if you guys are interested. But also, I've been also planning on uploading meditations myself on my channel, so if you guys would really be interested in that, please leave a comment below or let me know what kinds of meditations you'd like to see. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna do one right now. I actually had a really bad anxiety attack last night. I wasn't really aware it was an anxiety attack, like 100%, but I feel like it was really bad, and I definitely need to prioritize my mental health right now and just my overall state of well-being, because yeah, last night it was basically like, hold on, we were basically as a family just playing a board game, and all of a sudden my chest started feeling really heavy. Like my heart was really like beating really fast. My stomach started hurting really bad, and then my head was like pounding, and at first I thought my stomach was like hurting because like I was probably hungry, so I ate something and I just felt worse. So yeah, it kind of told me that I just need to calm down, that I need to take advantage of the time that we have, like with quarantine, taking a break, to just use this time to really reconnect back to myself and to just decompress and chill. This isn't supposed to be, yes, it's a stressful time, but it's not supposed to be, you're not supposed to make it stressful, you know what I mean? Like, look at the silver lining through all of this. Like, yes, there's a pandemic going on and a lot of people are being affected. Everyone's really being affected, but this time that you're supposed to be spending inside and in quarantine, you shouldn't be stressing about everything. You should be taking this time to decompress, really, and really just take care of yourself. So yeah, I don't know where that was going, but that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. So for dinner, it is almost 7 o'clock and I'm making a salad, but I'm putting one of these original chicken patties on it. These were honestly a childhood favorite of mine, and they just recently, Morningstar, the company in general, they just recently went vegan, because previously for the longest time these weren't vegan because they had eggs in them, but now they're completely vegan, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I'm going to be having that for dinner. And my salad, I'm also going to be putting some bean sprouts, some quinoa, some tomato, lettuce, obviously some garbanzo beans, and then I'm gonna make like a dressing with this hummus. I'm probably just gonna add a little bit of water so it's not as thick, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the final product of that. Okay, so it is around 8:40 now, and so I had dinner probably about an hour ago, and I just kind of wanted to touch on a topic that I think is important, and it kind of pertains to recovery and kind of long-term recovery, and that is dealing with the fact that you have to look out for yourself sometimes in ways that maybe a person that doesn't have an eating disorder or didn't have an eating disorder past would. So an example is like tonight, I was hungry around a regular dinner time, like 6-7 o'clock, and my family wasn't going to have dinner, or they're not eating dinner until right now, which is like 8:45, because they had a really late lunch. And a part of myself would have said that, oh, you just need to wait until they eat, but personally I'm practicing, and what I've been practicing with my dietitian is that I need to continue to look out for myself, and if that means eating when I'm supposed to be eating for dinner, then that's what it means. I can't, sometimes recovery is a very self-centered thing, but in a good way, in that you have to prioritize yourself and your health. And I'm not saying that you can, if your family usually eats at a later time, you always have to eat dinner at a separate time. I'm just saying that, like, in general, sometimes there'll be moments where no one else is eating and you'll be the only one eating, but you shouldn't feel guilty for that. You shouldn't feel like it's something wrong or that you shouldn't be doing. You are completely okay, and what you're doing is right for you in this moment in recovery. So just a reminder out there to put yourself first, and to remember that, yeah, maybe not, you have to remember that not everyone in your family member is, one, has a past with an eating disorder, and two, is needing to go through recovery right now. So you're in a very different position from everyone else in your family. So don't feel guilty or feel wrong for putting yourself first in those moments where you might be eating and no one else might be eating. So yeah, I'm probably going to change into my pajamas right now and maybe go down with them and have a night snack. I'm not really that hungry, but I know I should eat something before I lay down and just chill and go to bed. So I'm gonna be having something, and again, as I always say, I'll show you guys what that is. But yeah, that's the plans right now. So Okay, so I just had my night snack and I had the cereal, and honestly, I don't know, I'm having a hard time just because I feel like I'm really anxious right now. Like my heart feels like it's beating out of its chest, and like it's like someone's wringing it out with a towel, and it just really hurts right now. And like the cereal that I ate wasn't even that good. Like it didn't taste really good, but I ate it anyway. Kind of because it was like, oh, I tried it, and so it was like that all or nothing mindset kicked in. So I had a bowl of it, and like I know it wasn't really a lot. Like it wasn't, it's not like I don't know, like it was just a snack. It's not supposed to be a big deal, but I still feel immensely guilty for having it. And like I guess I feel really stressed right now because of that, and I feel really bad, but I'm just trying to stay positive and remind myself that it's okay. It happens and you're going to be fine. And I hate to end the video on this kind of note, but right now I'm going to be watching probably some TV with my family, so hopefully that helps to take my mind off of it. But yeah, that's going to kind of wrap up this video. I'm going to do my best to kind of just decompress and let go of what happened and just remember that I'm going to be okay. And yeah, so I don't know, I'm sorry for ending the video like this, but I hope you guys liked it. It's kind of like a vlog but quarantined version, I guess. Like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, be sure to give it a thumbs down, because that's okay too. I'm sending love to all of you guys. I hope you guys are all safe out there and just taking care of yourself and just staying positive. I hope that you can come to my channel and have it be a positive place to be able to send you positive and loving energy. And yeah, so thank you so much again for watching. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.